Hi guys, my name is Dr. Pradeepkumar Sacitharan, the CEO of Dolster Limited. We're an international e-commerce company that sells on various platforms worldwide. I'm talking to you from the heart of London in a very nice hotel. Apologies if people are walking in the background, but I think that's more scenic. And hopefully you look at this, not that. But so how do I know Payoneer? I actually met some of these guys at conferences. I looked at other competitors and realized that Payoneer actually offer a wonderful package in terms of transaction rates, foreign currency exchange rates, and also the ability to provide growth capital and synchronize that with accounts such as Amazon. So they ticked all the boxes and what we really needed. And also, it's a great friendly team worldwide. So that's very interesting as well. And the question I've been asked several questions, and I'm here to help anyone. So what's the one piece of professional advice that just stuck with you throughout my career? So I had a very diverse career, starting in academia, then pharmaceuticals. I wrote my own books and started various companies as well. The only career advice I have, for past students, fellow entrepreneurs and business owners is to pull the trigger. Risk assessment is a big thing for me, and I'm fascinated how people assess risk. I think risk assessment is important, but what's more important is to pull the trigger. If you pull the trigger, make the decision first and then make it right. So that's the only advice. I see a lot of talented people with a lot of innovative ideas not pull the trigger and missing out in life. So if you make a decision, go for it. If you back yourself, go for it, and then make it right. If hurdles and obstacles come through, please, that's when you actually switch on and become an entrepreneur or business owner and tackle those things. But you can't come to that situation unless you pull the trigger. So the other question is, what do you think is the biggest threat or opportunity in the industry? Well, I'm in the e-commerce industry itself. I think it's very hard now, and it's getting more and more expensive to start your own brand and business. It's going to require a lot more capital. So products like Payoneer's growth capital helps in that manner. And also, I think PPC costs are increasing ever so much year on year, particularly in Q4. So you've got to really watch out for PPC costs and cost per acquisition when you're doing your margins and working out which products people need to sell online. And in addition, international shipping is going to get more complicated. So really, these are like a perfect storm. So you've got to really be careful and understand the risk, but take those risks in a calculated manner. But at the end of the day, if you don't take the risk, you won't have anything to pay off by. So the third question I've been asked is, how has Payoneer helped you grow as a partner? Simply put, Payoneer has allowed us to have capital growth that's allowed us to grow the inventory, purchase more stock than normal, and just bulk up our online presence and also our ranking, because we have enough inventory and we're not running out. So that growth capital, looking at our marketplace at Amazon and what's coming in, it's really helped us. And Payoneer has been first class in terms of partnerships. So I highly recommend them. And the last question is, what tips do you have for staying resilient and motivated in the face of a challenge? So yeah, I've been faced with challenges all my life. So I think the motivation comes from actually providing a reason. I think motivation is not one of those things where you get people to shout at you or look at YouTube videos and go crazy. I think that's part of motivation, but the sole purpose of motivation is provide a motive. If you can sit down and think to yourself, what is the motive? What is the reason? Why am I doing this? Who's going to help? And how's it going to help people around me? I think those are fundamental questions. And how do you think you can help the customer? So when you answer those questions and then you ask yourself, okay, I got those answers. Now, how does that relate to my personal goal? Be it personal development, being it making money, being it providing for a family. So if you can use those kind of tools and those reasonings to actually come to a conclusion on how and why you're facing this problem, and why you're going to break through that barrier and go head on no matter what happens, I think that's where resilience comes from. And it's cliche, but the more rejects you get, the more people slam doors in your face, the more resilient you get. I think for my PhD application, I had 42 rejections. I think going on to applying for VP senior job straight away, I had around 300 odd rejections. In total, we had a lot of grant rejections in my academic career. But that's life. I truly believe I've done the numbers. It's a volume game, whatever you do. And hence, I was very quick in my career. And I use that same philosophy. If you keep going, if you have volume, when we looked at products and we looked at acquiring companies, it was a volume game and we lost a lot of time and effort, but we knew that we're refining the skills. I knew that we're going to come to a right product at the right time in the e-commerce space, because I realized that rejection is just the first step. And if I get enough volume and if I have enough experience, that's where it's going to pay off. And remember, if you do the work and you put in the time and you look at, you apply for something, or you look at reports, or you look at product research, and you put the volume in, no one can control that time and effort except you. So you're outworking your competition very quickly. They might do 10, I might be doing 20 or 30, because once you do 1 or 2, you know what to look for in terms of what you're applying for, looking for, and so it becomes a volumes game, and you beat the competition as well. So those are the things that I kind of take for granted, that I am prepared to be resilient because I back myself to win in any situation. So that's where the resiliency and motivation comes from. So I hope this has been a good chat. Please do reach out to me. Please do reach out to Pioneer, because they've been an excellent team and partner. I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks.